Hello everyone, and welcome to No Man's Sky. This is Valderon, and I'm not supposed to be here today, but the event I was going to attend was cancelled. So that means I'm here with you, and I am actually happy to continue my new challenge, Permadeath, and yeah. So that is kind of one of the things that is going to happen. Um, as you know, I actually found a distress signal, and it was far away, and I have been walking all day, and I actually came to it, and I haven't picked up anything yet. So now the kind of fun starts. I just pretty much ran without actually doing anything on the way here. I had to make some more iron batteries on the way because I started running out. So, but apart from that, everything is actually just as it was, except that I have found the ship. So, and I am looking for that. Did I actually pick any of these kind? I'm having a little bit of trouble with space. And yeah, I could put something into the ship, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually getting this to work on some of the things that needed working. So let's get these out of the way first. And I am still low on carbon. I have not really picked anything up. So, but I need to start collecting the salvage data because that is something which is quite important. And the thermal protection is luckily negated by going into the ship, so it is in a lot of need for repair. I luckily found that, so that's so hermetic seal. Need condensed carbon, yeah, of course. Metal plating is straight. Dihydrogen jelly, can I actually? Yeah, I did pick up enough for that, so at least then we can start thinking about getting off the surface. That one needs a little bit more, but I actually been lucky and find the microprocessors for it. Sodium nitrate I have found, so I can put that on. I need chromatic metal, of course. That I need a lot of. Parfinium I haven't found, but that is not things which need to repair them. So, yeah, there is a little bit of things that need to be done. Condensed carbon. I did not think about I needed that. So let's go and get some carbon so we can at least refine some if needed. So something on my screen. Oh. So yeah, that's actually at least moving in the right way. Yeah. Oh shit. I took it one step too far. Ah. And of course. Okay, that was easy enough. I should stay a little bit more alert when I'm doing these kind of things, because I am playing on Permadeath, and one mistake, you die. Oh, wait, I did that yesterday, yeah. So, I can put that on. I just want to finish this off before I start on anything else. I need to restore some. The good thing is when I'm sitting in here, I'm actually protected. So, and this is where my shielding is actually regaining when it's in. So that way I don't use a lot of resources for it. And of course I will try to improve that as much as I can as we go. So at least the first ship is a fighter. And oh, wrong button. It's C class, so it's nothing great, but it will absolutely be fine for now. And at least that start the whole adventure kind of thing. So that is brilliant. We take some carbon. I don't have overly much. And that is of course something I need to produce a lot of. So that's just how it is. There is no ifs and buts. I need resources, and they need to be farmed from time to time. I have scrapped the one stack rule because I actually think that is a little bit of a problem doing that. So I'll just sit in the ship again. Hermetic seal. Then that one is repaired. So I need a lot of chromatic metal. everything else is going to wait a little bit. But I'm still allowed to fly around in this system. I hope there's more than one planet. There is 4. Hopefully one of them is that's abandoned. So where? Well, at least we have the first start to it. So that one can go over because that belongs here. These will be needed over here. That one, I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, so it will be sitting as a cellar, but that is absolutely not certain. So yeah, it's literally chromatic metal we need. So do we have any copper nearby? That literally looks like that's a big fat no. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I managed to make a little bit of space, so I have a little bit on the ship as well until I get I ran out. That's okay. Let's just make this running true. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm waiting for that to refine, and when that is done, I will move a little bit and see if I can find some copper. I'm not too keen to leave the planet by yet because even though I have a functional photon cannon, I have no shielding, so I would like to at least have that one repaired. Hopefully that one on the way as well. he come from? I actually think I will continue going south. This whole walk has been south. So oh, it's not what I thought it was. Okay. Dark side, dark side. Soldier, let's cover. That's actually closer. I will walk there, not because I feel I like to walk. However, it is a little bit it's easier to pick some of the other things up when you are on foot. It's a little bit difficult when you are actually flying from place to place. Yeah, it's dropping very quickly. Well, I'm fine using a iron battery on that account. Should go and tell me that's 25%, yeah. And that is the sign to actually put something on. So you remember yesterday I actually had over 50. Oh. Over 50 iron batteries. I came down while I was walking to I had under 10, and then I decided, okay, let's find a cave again and farm, and I made so I had 70-ish, and I used 50 of them on my walk. So, and that was straight walking. I did not pick anything up. I hardly scanned actually, so. See if I can get some more carbon. It wasn't me, it wasn't me. Oh shit, it's over there. So again, I just sit and let it read, and then I will get it to refine the cover. So this is always the thing with the first ship you find. You have to make it I will always say flight worthy. It is flight worthy, but it's survival worthy as well. So that is the real part of it. So when I saw these running distance, I thought it was running mode, but it wasn't. So I actually think I will go there afterwards if I will need much more cover. So yeah. Is it a little dog coming or... No, it was not. She have a tendency to come and say hi. Which is actually fine. I don't mind that. So I would say you can let it run down to around 25% and then go and sit until it's regained. That would be fine. When you're out and about at 25%, put your iron battery on, because that's where the limit goes. Okay, I have more copper than that, so let's make it all. Let's go and sit in the ship while we start repairing. That one is actually fine now. So this one could be made fine as well, but I don't have any wiring loom. I could potentially take this or this off, but I actually don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to wait out until I get to a space station and get the wiring loom. So what I will do, I will move that over there. So these need paraffinium. I don't have that on this planet, so these need magnetized ferrite and chromatic metal. I can make the magnetized ferrite. The gold I had I sold, which is a little bit stupid seen in retrospective. I can repair the warp drive. I'm not going to fly anywhere until I can make antimatter, and that's so that I can make warp cells. So I could actually potentially leave the system. So that is one thing, but I'm not allowed to as long as I have broken things up here. Those I need to find a way to repair. So and I don't know. That's one of the things I have to consider. I don't know which route exactly I'm going to take. So so I marked some more copper. I could actually go there and pick that up and then actually see what the other planet in the system is holding. That at least is one step in the right direction. So these I have done. So that one could be a nice. That one I don't know. It could be anything. So this one does look cold. So that's abandoned planet. Doesn't really have anything useful. So let's first see what. No, let's not see. Let's go and get the copper. That's the first step. And then we will take it pretty much from there. As I said, carbon is something I need loads of. So carbon, sodium and oxygen is very, very important things. If you're ever out on foot and need a trading post, look for those with 2 or 3 ships going in some direction. And bear in mind you might choose the wrong direction, but they might be flying in a straight line to a trading post. And I say might because there is always this odd risk that they're not. I will just sit in here for a moment. So I do think the game turns easier when you have found your first ship, because then you can move a little bit better around. when you're on foot, it takes forever to get anywhere. So, yeah. But then, of course, we must make sure we don't break rule number 1. Rule number 1 is don't die. So while we wait for this, I have a message. I need to see what that is. Okay, it's not important right now. Yeah, that was not important at all. So, get my things in order. There we go. So it sounded like this was done. And to be honest, I am in no rush to refine right now. Of course, it would be nice to get things done, but as I need to get repairs done, that is more important. So we just go for whatever we can get our hands on. So the 4, 5 precious metals are very important because chromatic metal is something you need for a lot of things. So that you will need to get loads. I don't know what you're doing here, but I am out of here. So before I do anything, I am just going to have a look around. There's not a copper. Should I go for that as well? And of course, make sure you don't go back to the ones you already took. That is of course something I need to pay attention to as well, that protection is dropping. So can I check these now? Is a little dog. Hey girl. So yeah. I have one of them. Lovely. Need a boring loom. These. I'm actually tempted to go and check the other planets. What? Oh, there was other ships, huh? So now I start all the missions all over, so asteroid belts provide 4 things. Tritium, which is needed for fuel, and then gold, silver, and if you're lucky, platinum. I will say it is in general in small amounts, gold and silver and platinum, but gold and silver you can of course find as resources, but platinum you can't. So that was actually good. 45, 90, 135, so I need more than I have gotten so far. So there's nothing here which I can't somehow use, so maybe silver is not really in the cards right now, but apart from that. Bountiful planet with Harpinium, and that's where that signal sent us. Oh shit, did I hit him? Yeah, okay. Okay. It was a mistake. So, oh, I got 4 more. 980. I have enough for these up here. Good. So let's go and see the stranger's coordinates, what that actually is. Or should we go to the space station first? The good thing at the space station is I get 1 free slot for my exosuit if I take it down in the cargo department. So that is of course a good thing. So, oh. And it's it is tricky when you just start up. It slows down the game quite a bit, so that's because you need so many things, and when you then add the challenges as I have done, it take any speed out of the game that there actually is. But I can only blame myself. I shouldn't have died yesterday, and yeah, if I hadn't done that, I would actually have gotten to the purple systems already. So missions is a little bit tricky because I have to stick with Viking systems. So scan minerals, I might be sent to a neighboring system which I'm not allowed to go to. And if I take a mission and abandon it, I lose standing with them, and that's a little bit expensive to do right now. So, and again, this ship might not be my final ship anyway, so I need one of them. I do need paraffinium. How much for all of it? 38,000. Okay. So I know I can go down on the planet and find it, but this is one of these things. I try to make things as easy as I can for myself. So and I know how difficult paraffinium can be when you try to get the resources. They don't seem to come with a lot in the deposits, so you might have to run for quite a while to actually get a proper amount. So I'm talking to some of these guys because sometimes this one didn't work out because I didn't get the words he would like to have here. These will take time before I get any standing with them. And the same with the Viking. I just lost a standing with them, so that makes it a little bit tricky. But I already have some of their words because I talked to them at the Colossal Archive, and that at least gives some, well, hopefully something. That was the lost standing I got back. And I will say I do not, what's happening here? I do not talk forever with everything I meet, because at some point I don't really need to get any help from them, but at this point, if I can get any help, it's beneficial. Okay, that is good to get for free. That is actually useful, so so it looks like there's 5 floors on the space station, but I have never seen more than 3-ish. $3 million, that is far from anything I can afford at the moment. And I'm not sure I would pay 3 million per B class. A class 4 million? Yeah, 4.6. Oh, even. Got a lot of slots though, but yeah. So I can get a free slot. The first one is always free if you take it down here. If you take it up in technology, it costs you 1,000. I'm happy to put it down. Did it just say it costed me 5,000? Okay. What does it actually need? Carbonation and wiring loom. So I would need 2 wiring looms if I want to do that. But it is actually beneficial to have it, so it might be beneficial I actually read what it says. There's a gig. Gig and coax is going to be difficult for me to get there standing up because I'm not allowed in their systems. If I should get there by, for some reason, I might have to go into an Atlas station or other things. Then the rules is I can do my mission and then I have to leave the system. I'm not allowed on the space station, I'm not allowed to do anything on any of the planets, so yeah, I needed 2 more wiring looms. They were not overly expensive here, so I'm actually going to just buy them. So I need a hermetic seal and a carbon nanotube. And I need condensed carbon for that, so that has to wait a little bit. So the starship, that was what I bought a wiring loom for. Yeah, I need pupnium. That is what could be a little bit tricky, but yeah. So if I have cleaned all this out, I'm allowed to fly around. I don't have license for it until everything is gone. That's how it is. And yeah, I need to go and I need to refine a couple of things. So let's go and find that red thingy I was looking for. I of course don't have that off because I took it. Yeah, unpin that. So that was down there. Let's see what that is. This is a bountiful planet, so it should have a lot of resources, but the thing is, you never really know what's on them. Yeah, I'm always going in slow to landings because sometimes you get an idea what's around, and also sometimes you can actually see what you're looking for, but it doesn't look like it here. Nice temperature. that way. I'm going to take a couple of scans. Let's take a walk and see what we find. I just saw birds and I knew I hadn't scanned any, so they should be there. The word being should. So there's another ship. Life support is falling. Sodium and kinetic in small amounts. That's good. Okay, that down the line is not bad, so yeah, I tend to pick up before I do anything else. So there's something in I don't have. I don't have enough. Damn. Because now I risk losing it. I'm going to do two things while I'm here. One of them is actually refining some carbon first of all. So the good thing is with this planet, it's actually relatively safe weather-wise, as we see it so far.